I now know why car dealerships and manufacturers are so desperate to give you incentives, cashback offers, low financing offers, and big deals right now. And it's all in the data. I wish I had a whiteboard, a real fancy whiteboard to show you this, but I do have information that'll make it clear on what's going on in the car industry and what cars and trucks that you should be looking for. Big focus today will be on trucks and SUVs. Let's get started. A little background here to set the mood and foundation for this whole video. These are the best-selling brands of 2021 by the numbers. When you see these numbers, it'll make more sense on what's going on this year. First of all, the best-selling brand last year was Toyota. They sold over 2 million vehicles overall, 10% better than the year before. Ford was down by 6.5%. Chevy was down almost 18%. Honda and Nissan did pretty good. Jeep was down overall, selling 778,000 vehicles, down from nearly 800,000 the year before. Hyundai was a huge winner last year, as well as Kia. Ram was so-so, pretty flat. Subaru, not as good. GMC could have done better. Volkswagen did very well. Tesla was crushing it, as well as BMW. Even though those numbers aren't big, the percentage gains are great, as well as Mazda. Of course, you're seeing the overall sales numbers decline, but the percentages, the margins are going up. All right, with those numbers in mind, let's take a closer look at the SUV category in the US and the sales numbers so far this year. These are the top 20 best-selling SUVs in the US as of right now, and the RAV4 is running away with it. Over 200,000 of their vehicles are being sold. This is not brand, this is specific to the popular SUVs within the brand. Jeep Grand Cherokee, second place, but what a big gap between second and first place. Then you go Highlander, Equinox, CR-V, always a popular vehicle there. Tesla Model Y in the top 6 of SUVs in the US. Then the Explorer, Wrangler, Nissan, Hyundai, Tucson. Now you make it to the next top 10, or the 11 through 20, and there are those numbers, all below 100,000, 80,000 and below on the numbers sold so far this year. Okay, there's your perspective on how things are going for SUVs. Now, what does that mean for car dealerships and manufacturers overall? Why are they so desperate to make you deals and sell their cars? Here are the numbers when it comes to small SUV sales so far in the US this year compared to this time last year, and their overall sales numbers. Here they are. Now, I just refreshed these numbers for the beginning of September, and here we are. RAV4 actually a little bit more right now to date, 237,000 vehicles sold. But compared to last year, nearly 19%, 18.5% fewer vehicles sold now versus last year at this time. CR-V is really hurting, 42% less. That's the change from 156 for the year compared to 272 last year. These are where the deals are being made. This is where you can find the best deals and offers in your area because they want to push these vehicles and sell them as quickly as possible because they're hurting for sales. Hyundai Tucson, probably not going to find a good deal on one of those necessarily. CX-5, yes, they need to sell those vehicles. They're down by 11%. Subaru, doing well, at least in the Crosstrek category, 11% more this year compared to last year. Escape, so-so. HR-V is down nearly 10%, although they do have a 2023 coming out, so that's probably why those numbers are a little bit down. Sportage, doing very well. But Subaru Forester, they want to sell those vehicles pretty badly. I just had a Wilderness. No wonder they sent me the Wilderness. They want to promote that vehicle. They are down by 42.8% compared to last year. Hyundai Kona also down nearly 38% compared to last year. So you can see why, if you look at the numbers, where they are hurting the most and why you find deals where you find the deals. Now let's move on to the small luxury SUV category. Lexus NX, and this is just a snapshot of some of the most popular ones. They are down quite a bit. They want to push those vehicles. Same thing with the Volvo XC60, a very good vehicle, but they're down 18.8%. Lincoln MKC doing very well. Numbers overall, volume numbers aren't great, 18,000, but compared to 15,000 last year at this time, yeah, they're doing well, but they want to sell more vehicles. Volvo XC40, I love that vehicle, but that's down nearly 50%, 45.8. Lexus UX, down 44.5. No big change because of the new models of the C40 and GV60, but now you get a sense. Moving on to the midsize SUV category. Here they are. Everything in red is bad for that maker. They want to make deals. You want to do some car shopping? Look at the red. Highlander, Explorer, Outback, 4Runner, Hyundai Santa Fe, Honda Pilot. They want to sell Honda Pilots. They are down big time on the Pilot. Everything green, you're probably not going to get a good deal on those ones right now. Honda Passport, look at that, nearly 24.56% down. Mazda CX-9, also down 13%. Mid-size luxury SUV category. See all that red? That's good news for you. Everything but the Lincoln Aviator, even though those numbers are kind of low in terms of volume, everything but the Lincoln Aviator is where you can find a good deal because they're going to offer you cash back, incentives, lease deals, anything you can do to get them off the lot for you. All right, here are some interesting numbers, and these are only the most accurate I could find here are Q2 versus Q2 of last year. They don't really have enough to give you a good sense. So Suburban from Chevrolet, they are down right now. Find a good deal on that one. Tahoe also down compared to last year. Expedition down, maybe because of the gas prices, most likely. These are big SUVs. These are luxury SUVs and non-luxury SUVs. So I'm looking at the non-luxury SUV category on the left-hand side. All these point to big savings for you because they need to move some units. The right-hand side, luxury, large SUVs. So BMW is actually doing well, but the numbers are low overall. Cadillac Escalade doing well. Infiniti QX80, not so well. The Jeep Wagoneer is new, so obviously no data from last year. Land Rover, Range Rover, and so on. So now you're getting a sense of what's going on in the industry. Last but not least, we're going to go with trucks. So look on the left-hand side. Colorado doing very well, but the Silverado not so good compared to this time last year at the Q2 numbers. Ford Maverick, obviously new, wasn't here last year at this time. Ranger, not doing so well, so you can probably get a good deal on a Ranger. Canyon, probably not going to get a good deal. They're out there. Sierra, GMC Sierra, they're hurting, and they have a brand new Denali that I had recently, so they want to push that one quite a bit. Over here on the right-hand side, Honda Ridgeline, they're about even. No data for the Hyundai Santa Cruz in Q2 of last year, but they've sold a decent amount this year. Jeep Gladiator way down. Nissan Frontier doing surprisingly well. Nissan Titan down. Ram pickups are down. Tacoma is down, and so is the Tundra. So when I say car dealerships and manufacturers are desperate to make deals with you, these numbers bear that out. We know that used car prices are higher than some of the new car prices, at least some of the more popular vehicles sold this year. Like a RAV4 is more expensive used than it is new. And new car prices next year will be more expensive than this year. Interest rates are up. I know the news isn't great, but when you dig into the details, you can see where the deals can be found. And if you use quotes.everymandriver.com, it's a free service based on zip code, you'll find deals in your zip code. Now just pick those vehicles that have the most red and you'll get the best deals in your area. Quotes.everymandriver.com. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I know the graphics versus a whiteboard, but the numbers and the information is valuable. I hope you can use it and find what you're looking for. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.